Shana Tova. Instead of sending you a card in the mail, I decided to make a Happy New Year Rosh Hashanah high holiday video, trying to tell you a new concept of what these Jewish high holidays mean to me. So I once heard the most beautiful concept that Elul and Tishrei, Elul is the month that happened right before Rosh Hashanah, and Tishrei is the month that has all of the Jewish high holidays, are really a relationship building time of year. So for instance, Elul is the month of return. We spend those days reconnecting. If you want to build a relationship with somebody, you have to feel good about yourself and you have to feel worthy in order to approach them. So we spend the month of Elul preparing ourselves through self-love to get closer to God. And this is an analogy between not just us and God, but us and a significant other. When we get to Tishrei, Rosh Hashanah is the engagement. It's saying, okay, I feel good about myself. I feel ready. I've put in the work. I want to get engaged. I want an actual commitment. And I feel good about that because you mean so much to me. Yom Kippur, that's when things get really real. That's the marriage or the chuppah. And we know a lot of people who, even if you love somebody, it's so scary to think about being with someone for the rest of your life. And you get cold feet. Do I want to make this commitment? So it's a combination of this fear, but also love. And the goal of Yom Kippur is to always have more love than fear. Sukkot, the holiday with the huts that we just are about to finish, is the intimacy. It's the Sheva Brachot, the 7 blessings. It's this symbol of this intimate relationship between us and somebody else, but also us and God. We go into the sukkah. It's like this big hug and there's no separation. And of course, now tonight starts Shmini Atzeret and Simchas Torah. This is the grand finale. This is when you move in together and things become very real. And the expression of joy that you want to dance and drink and just have this incredible infectious energy that hopefully will last for the rest of the year. It's such a beautiful concept when you think about it. All relationships take work, and we do this exercise every single year, year after year, because you can't just have a relationship that has one good year. You have to work on a relationship. You have to work on your relationship between yourself and God or yourself and somebody else. And doing these exercises every year, some years might seem closer than others, but we never become too severed that we cannot come back together. And that's ultimately what Judaism is about. It's about returning. Life is going to have things thrown at you, and you're going to feel years of loneliness, years of discomfort, years of pain, years of joy and happiness and love. But we always can come back. We can always find our way home. And that return and that joy is what this time of year is all about. So I wish all of you a very special new year in 5782, and that you've taken this time in your own personal way to find your own joy. And whether or not you can go out tomorrow night and find a party for Simchat Torah, just party, just celebrate yourself and your life and your connection and whatever you want this year to be for you, and find your inner joy, because that connection will set the tone for the rest of this year. Happy New Year.